We did it. We did it. We did it. YouTube didn't want us to go live, but we said, I don't care what you want, YouTube. We're live, baby. It's Monday. Bitcoin making spicy moves here. Our prediction on Friday was correct. We did see a little weekend pump. Maybe took a bit longer than expected, but over the weekend, we saw higher highs, I believe, into Friday. Saturday, mostly sideways, and Sunday, we got a little pump into the weekend close. So you know what that means. We got to look at our higher time frames. We got to look at our week. We got to get into it. The biggest thing, if you take away one idea from this stream, is right in front of you, right here. I have been saying for what feels like ever, this is my line in the sand. Below the 200-day, that's the green line on this chart. Below the 200-day, things are not quite as good as they could be. Above the 200-day, bulls back in control, baby. So today, literally today, we have pumped back over there, and we're looking for a close above 63.6. Since we are currently trading at 63.850, it doesn't seem too big of an ask, does it? Seems pretty nice. I think we can get that going. I think we can get a close up here. Closing above here will be monumental. I hope. It'll be monumental. This is our first, second, third, now fourth test of this 200-day, and what you'll see, as predicted, we have another higher low here, boys and girls, from September 6th to October 2nd. October may still have goodies for us. We may still have some surprises. Looking for that strong close. Going to be looking for the top of the range again. I know I feel like a broken record. I really do feel like a broken record. There's a lot on here. We'll clean this up. But looking for a test to the top of the range. Currently, that would place us 68.2-ish. I think that's pretty good. I think that's a great upside target. However, in a 6-7 month sideways consolidation like this, if we do break to the top of the range, there's a very good likelihood we are going to move on to new all-time highs. And that's just going to come probably when it seems the least likely, right? Is it the least likely to see this get a strong close, blast off? Is that what people are not expecting? Hopefully people aren't expecting that. But at some point, this will, in my opinion, resolve to the upside. And man, hold on to your butts when that happens, because things will get very spicy very quickly. I'm going to take a look at this weekly really quick going on right here. Last week, closed bearish engulf. And usually, we would take that with a bearish bias. And maybe that is still the case that we should do. It is Monday. It is early. We have lots of time left in this week. However, I'm going to show you something that I believe might make that close a little bit better than you expect. So let me see where that wrapped up. 62.8. Let's throw onto our chart. We can use our moving averages, or let's just use the Bollinger Bands here, boys. Bollinger Bands on the week is something we have been watching very closely. I can't wait to talk about new stuff and new prices, guys, even if it's down. This is getting something. Anyway, on the week, for the second time in this hellish sideways 7 months, we have closed a weekly above the middle of the Bollinger Band on the week. You'll see back in July when we did this same move, we did come down to test it. We closed green, and unfortunately we sold off, right? Didn't really work out. I would call this a fake out or a bull trap. Right there. We went down to range lows, set a high, a higher low, a higher high, and here last week, now in perspective, maybe not as cut and dry as it seems as a bearish engulf. This weekly traded low, holding on to September's lows though. That's the important key part. And then before the week ended, as we were looking for on Friday, we closed above the 20 week on, the 20 week. This is amazing. This is a great setup in my opinion. You have the fake out, you have the bear trap, you closed higher. Had we closed just a few dollars lower, this wouldn't be the case. However, we closed higher, and now into just the 1 day, 18 hours so far in this daily candle, or in this weekly candle, we are seeing green. So logically, what are we going to do? We're going to look up to that previous week open at 65.6. And if it's not on our chart, it's on my chart. It's on your chart. Maybe it's time to add it. There it is. 65.6, going to be that kind of minimum bull target for this week. Nothing is guaranteed in trading, guys. You know this. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just talking about charts. I love charts. This is my opinion, my analysis. Hopefully it helps you in some way. And if not, hopefully I'm just entertaining. I don't know. But with the retaking of the middle band on the week, we set our sights to the top of the bands. And it's crazy how this has continuously given us that 71.2 target. Last quarter, we were waiting for 71.2. It didn't quite come. We're looking for that full test, but it still seemingly remains the upside target, at least according to these weekly Bollinger Bands, which are a pretty great indicator, to be honest. Bollinger Band's great. I think actually I might not have a video on it. That has to be added to the free trading course here. I don't know how I overlooked that. Really quick, I just want to look at maybe the Ichimoku cloud. See what's going on the week. Well, I don't love this approach to the cloud because it is reminiscent of virtually every top we've ever had on Bitcoin. You see all-time high, kind of trending back to the cloud. Let's go back all the way to 2017. Same thing, all-time high, trending back to the cloud. This is how bear markets have started in the past. But here we are at 63.7, and I'm just not convinced that a bear market is next. I think we still have higher highs to go, potentially into the end of this year, and with a very strong confidence into 2025. So things that I do like about this, despite we're kind of moving back to that cloud, look at our TK and KJ. If you're not familiar with the Ichimoku cloud, we are going to put out a video on it. It's already in the works. We'll get you a lesson. But for now, just take this easily. Get rid of the candles. Just look at it with the KJ and TK being these green and purple lines, and then of course the cloud. Looking at these crosses here, we got a cross down August 5th, and it's interesting because that seems to be the Pico bottom of this range. Time will tell as we go forward, but that's what I've been looking at, what I've been saying I think the range bottom is in. You'll notice the green band or the TK here. This is like a shorter moving average. So let's say this is like the 50, and then the purple line up there is like the 200 moving average. So the 50 obviously moves quicker, reacts faster to price than the 200 or the purple. And we got the cross down at Pico bottom, and now we can see this green TK sneaking up. Kaijun coming down, the KJ coming down. Longer moving average, shorter moving average. Gearing up for what could be a cross above our cloud here on the week. That would be the strongest signal that we can even generate with the Ichimoku cloud on the week. And last time we got it, got to look back to October of 2023, right here. Price was just below 30K. That cross came in hot, and we rallied to a new all-time high before the halving. So what kind of change was that? Well, this isn't really, I think, real analysis in the sense of look at the cross, see the change, apply it. It's just something interesting to do. Last time we had it, 118%. So if we got the same move and provided it's from, let's just say 60K to cut it low, to round down, 118% would put us under 30K. I will take that. I will take that. It is important context, though, that these have not crossed. And if price does lose this range that we've established over the last 7 months, if we lose it, let me get these candles back. There we go. If we lose it, say trade below 49.5. Interesting. What's going on with my scalp? It's getting cold out. It's getting dry. Interesting. That's exactly August's low. This is exactly where we would be looking, seemingly testing that flat cloud before it even signaled. Interesting. But trading below there, we may see price then get trapped under the cloud, and that would likely be the bear market signal, in my opinion. So trading below 49.5, we might look then on a serious sell-off to short at 49.5. That may be a great short opportunity in the future if we do head down that way. Again, I'm not looking for that quite yet. I think that is the wrong direction to be looking. We had an all-time high this year. We haven't done anything really significant since. People are thinking, oh, this rally's over. We'll wait for next year. I'm not thinking we're going to see higher. It's bears and ETFs and BlackRock and the government and election. Yeah, whatever. I think we're getting people on the wrong side of the trade, and that makes me bully. That makes me very bully. Let's go down to the day here. So a fresh week, and we're off to a bang. Over that weekend, we identified bullish divergence on our lows. Last week during our live stream, that bullish divergence does seem to be playing out. We have traded up to 64.5 already. from 59.8, and that is a nice about 10% move, a little bit less, close, 7.5%, 8%, something like that. So there is a little concern that I'll get to. Don't go anywhere. Keep smashing the likes, keep piping up the stream. We'll get to the concerns, but for now, I have something else we want to look at. There we go. The other moving averages on the day. So we're talking about the 200 being the really important place we're looking to hold. We got to take this price back. When we do establish this as support, we will look for higher highs, all-time highs, etc. So there's other moving averages that are also important. Maybe not as important, but important. We talked about on Friday, the 20-day. That's set at 62.6, and we said we're rallying up there. We have a nice pump today, but if we see the rally stop here, that could be a pretty slick scalping or hedging short position. We actually didn't touch it. We closed below, traded sideways, and that allowed the 20 average. So the average price of the last 20 days, let's see, the past 20 days, all these candles, right here at 63,000. Today, we broke through both the 20 and the 300. And if you look back, I don't think we've had this set up in quite some time. 20, very far away from the 200 back in August. Let's see up here. Yeah, this might be the first time we have seen the 20 cross up, or potentially, provided we don't sell off, keep moving up, it will. Cross above the 200 since, wow, way before I thought. Since, okay, here it is. No matter where we look on the chart, it seems to bring us back to October of last year. This is the first time we've seen the 20 cross bullishly with the 200 since almost exactly a year ago. History rhymes. I don't know if it repeats, but it certainly rhymes. Finding support on the 50 and the 100. I believe that also gonna mirror. Yep, gonna mirror. Maybe not the 100, but find support at the 50. Mirrors October again of last year. It just doesn't stop. Seems like every time we look away, we look back to that 20. My guy, Mr. Casper. Jason Casper, the GOAT. How are you, sir? I saw you streaming late last night, dude. I was like, do you ever sleep? What is going on with this guy? Shout out to Jason Casper, guys. He makes some great trading content. He's a much better scalper than I am. I am not a scalper compared to this man. He does live trading content. You guys go give him a sub, though I assume you all already are subscribed to Jason. We'll see. By the way, buddy, I'm going to catch up to you in subs here. Watch yourself. I'm just playing. Love you, man. Thanks for the super chat. I appreciate you. I'm bullish. I mean, is that really even a question? Are we bullish? I'm always bullish, my friend. You know that. I appreciate you popping in. Where was I? 200 day. I got a little warning, though. Where's the warning? What was I going to say? Got me thrown off the case. That's all right. All right, I'll figure it out. I'll come back. We'll recover from this. Let's get down to the hour here because I think I'll have some secrets for myself hidden on the chart, and I do. Excellent. I threw up this fib already. Just looking at our highs and lows. I'm going to get rid of it. I'm going to just delete that. We've got a double fib here for some reason. There it is. So here's the warning, I suppose. We have fallen from 66.5. We have reached 59.8. Since then, we have bounced and we have retraced to the same level that always is in play and is always on my mind and is always making me question a little bit, are we really making this move yet? We are back to the 618. I marked this in blue for, I don't know, no reason. I was just feeling that color today. 618 retracement. So from that high to that low, 61.8% or basically sits at 63.9. And if we zoom into price action, we will see that this is a price that a retracement level that seems to be respected virtually always. Now we do have some confluence here. We got the 200 day, we have this retracement. It always seems to be this setup, or at least it has been over the last few months. We can see price interacting with it despite closing higher in this daily candle, just slightly higher. It has sold back off. We have seen these lows into this morning hold so far, knock on wood, and we're battling it out here. This is like where I'm looking. If I was looking to enter a short or hedge from a long position, I'm not going to take this, but I might look to take it at 63.9. Now the stop is going to be tricky. You can see inefficiency here on our move, pretty much on the hour. Price just moved down. That was a pretty savage sell-off on the week, last week. That may not really have a lot of liquidity right here. The liquidity, I think, is at 63.9 or 64K, and so the stop's going to be difficult. If price does reach to a higher high today, it may push through a lot of this illiquid price level, stopping out shorts maybe before it makes a move to the downside, right? That is absolutely possible. So I don't really even know where to place it. Maybe just barely above the high. I think that's how you get wicked out, though. That's okay. This, I think this is a decent spot to look for this. What you're betting on if you're making this bet, right? You're betting on that 200 rejecting again. And that might not be a bad bet, guys. We've rejected once, twice, 3 times now, maybe 4 times. Each time that resistance is weakened. However, there is still no guarantee that this is the time it will go. I sure hope so. I think so looking at the chart, but there's no way to guarantee it. That short going to line up pretty damn well with basically that 200-day downside targets. Of course, you could just look for that scalp, but if not, maybe you want to reach lower using your fib tool here. October 3rd's high to today, that's assuming the high's in, which you better pray for if you're shorting. We might look down back to this low in September. Our 1618 directs us to 57.3 and our measure move target 55.8. Here's the good news. Neither of those extensions invalidate the bullishness that is right here. Of course, I don't want to see the low break. That's going to put us behind. It's going to kind of slow this down as we're going to have to climb back up. But it doesn't break our macro pattern here. Low, higher low. Even if we move to 55, still a higher low, guys. Still a higher low, and that flat top begins to emerge out of the chart. Nice. Nice. Let's start really low. We always do top down. By the way, I haven't said anything. I've just been in the zone. It's Monday. Just in the zone, guys. If you could, I come out here. I'm live Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I put out short content virtually every day. Shout out to God and Pickle and everyone else, 𝐒𝐲, who helps with those. We put out free trading course lessons every 2 weeks. We're here all the time. I ask you for so little. What I ask you for right now is please just hit that like button. If you're out there watching, you're not subscribed, join our fam, just subscribe. Just hit that subscribe button. I actually forgot to put up the subscriber count. That's unlike me. That's one of my favorite things in streaming. It is motivating to just see that number roll over. Here we go. Did that pop up right? No. Close enough. There it is. 130,000 boys and girls. We did it. I said we'd do it by Monday. We did it by Monday. Well done. Well done. I appreciate you all. 130,000. Cheers to the next, I don't know, 20,000 people before 150K. That's a big number. If you subscribe while we are live, you'll see this roll over like 2 people just did. Amazing. Real-time interaction. I also will shout you out if YouTube ever gives me the alert of your name. It doesn't seem to. It should pop up like this. George Martinic subscribed earlier. So that's all I ask you for is to hit the likes, subscribes, join our Discord, discord.gg/TomCrown, and as well check out our sponsors, LuxAlgo, MetaSignals. We also have many exchange affiliate partners in the description below. If you sign up with anything, you'll get into our exclusive VIP trading group in Discord. It is free. All you have to do, use our link. It helps support the stream. They're things you're using anyway. It doesn't cost you anything if you don't want it to. There we go. Spiel's out of the way, right? Did I miss anything? I think the spiel's out of the way. Let's go down to the short time frames. For those of you chatting in the chat, I'm not ignoring you. I just can't do 2 things at once. I wish I could, but I'm not that talented. Can't do 2 things at once, so let me get through just the little bit that is left here of my intro. We're 24 minutes in. Let me get through this, and we're going to bring it over to the chat, see what you guys are looking at. In the meantime, we do have a poll going. If you could vote in that poll, that counts as engagement. Let me pull this up. Bitcoin is about to rip or rip. 64% saying rip. I like that. If you've already voted in the poll, join me in clicking this placebo buttons. The more we engage, the more we send live messages. Click these placebo buttons, the more YouTube shows our stream to new people, and that's how we keep that fam growing. All right. Enough shilling. I get caught in the shill cycle. I don't like it. Let's just look at some low time frame. On the 5, we identified an ascending channel here earlier in the month. It did not break to the downside. Actually, let's look at that analysis here. It is a little messy, but let's look at it. We identified an ascending channel. I was looking for a little bump and run action for that bigly move up. It did not happen. Over the weekend, we traveled to the bottom of the channel, found a lower high. It was basically like a double bottom, and then we have moved up. So honestly, even though that channel kind of got bunked, it's interesting. Price action now has left it, acted rather bullishly, I'll say. Tested the bottom of that channel, rejected into a higher low, tested it again. Here we are, potentially looking at that higher low. I don't know. I think it might still be in play. I think it could still be in play. But that channel, I guess we could even draw it a little differently. Could this all just be one big channel? Looking at our lows here on the 5-minute, you can see maybe with your eyes a little bit of a low trend line here. Maybe it's not perfect. However, the top, the highs also kind of coming in looking very, very good here. Maybe this is all just one big ascending channel. I hope not. I don't want it to be, but maybe it is. RSI dipped very low on our sell-off earlier this morning on the 5-minute, giving us some bullish divergence, brought us to a higher high. RSI still in a good condition here. Looking potentially, we'll see. Maybe it's too early to say, but looking potentially for further upside today. Let's roll into like the 10-minute. Little bear div on the high after bull div on the low. Of course. Kind of conflicting signals here. Conflicting. Nothing really lining up in one direction for these low time frames. We do see selling getting a little heavier despite price not coming down. That's some nice divergence building. I'll take it. 30-minute things start to look better. However, it's pretty hard to ignore this high today. Giggity. There's always a giggity in stream. You're right. It's pretty hard to ignore this high. It was a nice little pop. However, on almost every time frame we've looked at, we're getting that lower high on RSI. That might not lend credibility to that high. It might be a little bit of a sweep here. We did get a similar move, though, that did have that same bearish divergence earlier today, about twice today. Looking for this low to hold. I think that this low is going to be our focus on the stream today. So let's connect just our intraday low to our high. We see our 618 again showing its ugly face on the chart. Down here at the green quarter, I need to correct that. This is just the green quarter. It's not the green month. Green quarter. Down at the green quarter line, 63.3. We have already, this is kind of an interesting setup. In October, we just dumped, right? We opened it red. Everyone, October. Opened red. We remained red virtually the entire October so far. In fact, that month right here was red until today. We have tested it. We have moved that monthly into a green spot. I like it. Spend a week, bring sentiment down. Wait, that's not the week. Spend a week bringing sentiment down into October. Give us this bottom wick. It doesn't quite fulfill the 59K of the previous month, whatever. And now flip it green. We are building potentially a nice little hammer candle on that month, and I very much enjoy that. A move down to just kind of test that quarter again wouldn't be crazy, especially if we continue to see not such bully price action, or not price action, indicators right here. I think support can be found there. We're going to need to see a few more time frames here. Go to like the 45. Every single time frame, every single one has marked this high with bearish divergence. Something to pay attention to. Money flow still looking good when you get out to 45-minute, maybe even the hour. I do see rolling over here. Our lows are coming down. Our highs are seeming weaker. The only kind of bullish push here is that momentum just refuses to roll over. It is at the zero line. It's back up just like that. RSI on the hour, testing the 50 and bouncing. That is a nice uptrend signal. Go to like the 2. Beautiful. Beautiful. On the 2 hour, it's the first time frame where we don't have bear div on that high. And in fact, we have a very healthy RSI here. From Sunday, actually even from Saturday, testing the 50 line, coming up, higher low, coming up, higher low. We need to see this move back into overbought once more. And that is likely, if we get that, that is likely the trip above the 200-day. Interesting here. I don't have an analysis for this, and this is the last time frame I'm going to look at right now, but interesting. You guys just saw the 1 hour. Maybe I can pull these up next to each other. The 1 hour, okay? Do I not have any indicators? I don't. The 1 hour, we looked at this money flow. Give me one sec to just pull this over. I don't plan any of this, so sometimes it gets a little sloppy in the middle. It's okay. I wouldn't waste time if it wasn't worth looking at. Here we go. I'm just going to pull these up. They might be a little bit different because it's Binance versus Coinbase, but I kind of doubt it. Good enough. Good enough. On the 1 hour, we have that green money flow here. But we were saying, okay, maybe there's some signs of rolling over. These highs aren't coming up as high. The lows are coming down more. Usually we see money flow turn to red in that scenario. Then we look at the 4 hour, and this is almost the exact opposite. Do you guys see this? If I invert this chart, maybe it's a little easier to see. You're getting these rollover signals, but it just ain't rolling over. Interesting. These time frames are at odds. Whatever this is saying, whether it's rollover or not, the 4 hour is saying the opposite. I might be able to kind of extend this idea out to say, okay, whatever direction the 1 hour resolves in. So if we do break down, if we go below the quarterly line today, we keep selling off, that may have a corresponding inverse move on the 4 hour that will play out later, right? Because these things look so similar, just upside down or backwards or whatever you want to call it. 4 hour, this is the last time frame, right? This is all I wanted. Yep, that's all I wanted. That's all I needed. All I wanted. Cool. 4 hours, supported 200. Nothing really too special here. All right, well, I am bullish. I'm always bullish, baby. I think we might have some short-term downside today, though. Does seem to be at least happening right now during the live. That's okay. I'm gonna get rid of this. This is in my way. Let's do like, there we go. God, Bitcoin. We have some altcoin charts to look at. Some very spicy moves going on that might indicate a little bit more upside for the market here. SUI. Dude, these damn VC centralized coins. God damn. SUI. Mind-boggling here. Bitcoin making a little move up. It makes sense to see the rest of the market take a move. Look at SUI versus Bitcoin. It is almost back. It's almost back to its highest monthly close ever. There are very few coins that can make that claim. It's currently at 332, looking for 357. We have rejected from there on the monthly time frame twice. This is kind of the setup of Bitcoin in the 200 week in a way. It's like the 200 week is this horizontal, price has rejected. Instead though, and this is the difference, instead of making a higher low like Bitcoin did, it's made a lower low. That gives me less confidence that if this is retested, which looks very likely now, that it's going to see a significant breakout. To me, this kind of communicates, well, you had more selling pressure at the same point, so maybe for the bulls to be in control, we need to see a higher low. That higher low maybe 223, something like that, not a huge pullback, because if that paints out, we have a beautiful head and shoulders, and we might look for a full test of that all-time high. I'm not going to hold my breath, at least not while Bitcoin dominance is moving the way it's moving. I didn't mean to actually get all the way into SUI. Might as well just finish it, right? Might as well just finish it. We'll do it quick. The dollar pair also kind of blasted my expectations here. And you can see the dollar pair more in the camp of what I was just talking about with Bitcoin in the 200. Its BTC pair hit a lower low. Its dollar pair did not. So what that suggests to me is that the dollar pair may be more bullish than the Bitcoin pair, which could imply Bitcoin looking to make a value USD move up. Could be. While SUI kind of throttles a little bit, but it is back to all-time highs. That all-time high set in March of this year at 218, and I think it hit 218 today. Did it? Let's find out. It's interesting. I don't think SUI is like changing the world or adopting. I don't think that is anything to do with its price going up, honestly. But it is going up. It is a chart. It is looking good. Yeah, man, just retested that with finesse. Maybe within a penny, 2 pennies. 217, looking for 218. Damn. For anybody who rode this up from any of the price points that we were looking at, well done. Absolutely well done. Fully well done. Look at the week really quick. We're not going to make this long. Yeah, damn, dude. Look at those weeks. Come on, Bitcoin. We need this. We need that same price action. So to wrap this up, we're not going to spend forever on it. To wrap it up, SUI looking pretty good to break all-time highs. Looking pretty good. It hasn't quite done it. The excitement isn't quite there. I would honestly prefer to wait for SUI to break out and then look to buy a backtest of 218 or something, because I don't have any SUI, then buy right now. Right underneath resistance, think that's risky. I also think that even better than that backtest of all-time high. So if it rejects here, we have like 3 really nice, really strong, mostly untested support levels, and that's at $1 and at $1.25. These are both juicy levels. I think those are a much better value for this chart than anywhere near its all-time high. But hey, we will find out together, fam. This could, who knows, this could break out while we're live. If it does break its all-time high meaningfully, we already have our moon targets up here. We'll find Confluence on both of its sell-offs from its all-time high. Both of them, even though they're different lows. We'll find Confluence right here with our 1618. It will point us to about 575, our measured move target. While these don't have the same degree of confluence, they're not quite exactly looking at the same number. I think they're both suggesting the same number, which is a flat 10, a great psychological number. If you have SUI, especially spot, but you have spot and you're looking to ride this to new highs, I think let's just say $5, but $5.75 and $10 are amazing take profit targets. Does not mean you have to dump all of it. If you think this is going to the moon, maybe you look to shave 25% in this crazy moon scenario, right? If it breaks $10, you've only sold half of it. So if it goes to infinity, you'll still have half of infinity, and that's plenty. Half of infinity is plenty. All right. I went on a little longer than I wanted to. I didn't mean to get into SUI. That's probably good that I did it, though. I know a few of you are looking at it today. So now let's do the thing. Let's pull up the live stream. We've got 570 live viewers. Wow. Great crowd for a Monday. Celsius, cheers to everybody. We got 440 votes in the poll. RIP seems to be winning, even though it's the only choice. RIP does seem to be winning. Who's here today? Who is here? What's up, Alex O Crypto? My guy, 130K. We're about to be at 130.1K. I'm going to say this. Bitcoin, you're welcome to catch up. When we started this channel, I thought, man, we'll never be able to keep up with Bitcoin. We'll never have more subscribers than Bitcoin's price. Whoops. Whoops. Anyway, keep voting in the polls. Keep smashing the likes. If you guys have a minute to click the placebo buttons, do it with me while we see who's here. What's up, Ricardo? Paul Wood? Alex O Crypto already got you. One sec. I think I'm going to make this less visible. This chart has given me like migraine. Too many colors, too many lines. There we go. Yeah, I might just delete it. There we go. Get rid of it altogether. There we are. Brian, what's up, man? Pump it. I want to pump it. Let's pump it. King Peasant, how you doing, brother? 𝐒𝐿𝐿𝐿 you did it. Bitcoin's just a slag. I know. We outworked Bitcoin. Crazy. What's up, Ty Fox? Chaotic Rage, how you doing, man? Coden. Nicholas Cespedes, always here. Cheers, bro. What's up, Eric Carlson? No offense, Tom, but I hope Bitcoin passes you soon, brother. Nothing would offend me less than Bitcoin passing us. Please do it, Bitcoin. I encourage it. Did you take profit on your Tom Crown? I don't know what that means, Paul Wood, but I love you, brother. What's up, Pumpito? Little Pumpito. Rune looks good for the near future. We could look at Rune. What's up, Kiwi Canadian? Let's see who else is here. Who did I miss? We got 12 Big Dal, Ace of Hearts. How you doing, bro? Alchemist. Alexandra G, my darling. How are you this morning? Happy Monday. Benjamin Cohen. Big Daddy Super Balls Rothschild. A name that I've memorized by now. What's up, brother? Chaotic Rage. Christopher Stars, Coden, Corey, Dan Crypto, Daniel V, Dave K, David Gelfand, Darren Wilkes, Elko, I got you, El Punto Verde, what's up, Mr. Green? Eric Carlson, Gabe Holm, Greg Shavchuk, what's up, man? I see you every single day here, I love you. GT Nuts, Jason Casper still here, tuned in to the mother trucking greatest. No, I'm just kidding, man. What's Jason Casper looking at? Did you stream already today? Are you long, you short? Short, long, short? I'll check the chat then. John Worm, Josh Kennington, King Peasant, Jay Baker, what's up, bruh? GT Nuts, Jordan Allen, Lord Twistin J's Moggy Games on Twitter, Meta Jules, Muse, Mike Bennett, MMS, Mr. Days, how you doing, Mr. Days? Who else did I miss? Philly Skills, my guy, Rag Capital, Ricardo, Ruval Kaba, Rigo, Robert Venabur, Sunchips, how you doing, man? Taru Gato, Taylor, Truth Trill, man. We got a lot of names here. For only 560, 550 viewers, we got a lot of people chatting. JD Club, Kiwi Canadian Pickle, my right-hand man. The Sack Empire, Tom 844, Tony Rosas, Travis Michael, Ty Fox. What's up, guys? What's good? Anyone here in the Tampa area praying for you all? Tony, great reminder On this channel, we preach love. We preach love because you know what? Bitcoin loves us all equally. Doesn't see who you are. Loves you all equally. That's what we do. Let's take a sec here and just send our energy. We did this on Friday for one of our community members, Matthew, who's in the hospital. He's out of the hospital doing better, so it worked. That's a science fact. Let's do the same now for everyone who might be in the path of the hurricane that is coming. I don't even remember the name of it, but please take care of yourselves, guys. I promise you, Bitcoin, the charts will be here whenever you're able to be safe and at your home. Take care of yourselves. Send all of our energy out there. Frightening, absolutely. What's up, Christoph? How you doing, bro? �R will pump someday, I believe that. Thanks for the shout out. Not a problem, my friend Robert. Not a problem. John Connor, what's up, bro? Rag, you got it? Hell yeah. What's going on, everyone? Jay Gamble says you're hoping taking profits. Always be taking profits if you're on leverage. That's good advice. You'll tell me the secret. Lots of trees at the high and then blows lots of smoke through low. I don't know what that means, Big Daddy, but that sounds beautiful. Love to see you team up with Tyler S. How about that Sui rip today? We literally just, we don't usually jump right over to alts, but we jumped right over to Sui today because it's worth looking at. Good eye. Tyler S. I would love to collaborate with Tyler S. He knows that. If you're watching this right now, Tyler S., you, me, memes, internet, no homo. Let's make a video. I would love to collaborate with him. Love to. I've tried. You guys, if you guys encourage him enough, he might do it. All right. Maybe we should do more charts. Where's the 100K party at? We're Raven. Absolutely. Where's it at? We'll have to find out. TBD. Can we look at render? We can do that for you, Roro. Why does that keep happening? If you hit up or down when you're on TradingView, like the arrows up or down, it will bring you to another chart. And then maybe sometimes freeze. What's up? It's autopilot. Look at OP. We could. 200-mile-an-hour gusts. Holy hell. Florida, take my energy. Good. Yes. What's up, Ahmed? Out to all hurricane survivors. Music, bro. Yeah, we can turn on some tunes. I'd ask you guys what kind of tunes you want, but I just want an EDM mix, so we'll turn on some tunes. Watch your speakers. We never really know how loud this is going to be. What else are we looking at today? We got requests for Sui. We, of course, already looked at that. I got to do no copyright, though, because I don't want to deal with their gibberish. No copyright. 3 weeks ago, 40+ views. That's compelling. 2 months ago, 400,000 views. Okay. Watch your speakers. I'm going to actually start this off real low. This is what you came for. Lightning strikes every time we move. How's that volume? That's too low. Everybody's watching her. Loud, quiet, perfect. I'm going to turn mine down a little bit here. There we go. Let me know. Getting back to the chat quality. Bring that down. Perfect. Aces, my friends. All right, I missed a super chat. I'm guilty of that. Boba, kind sir. What's Boba? You're always looking at this, just the strangest stuff, Sunchips. Not strangest, but just stuff I've never heard of. Boba, maybe. Maybe I'll make a chart for it. I don't think we're going to look at like Boba first. And you know how I am, man. Like realistically, I might forget. I'll try not to. We're not going to look at it like right now, though. We're going to look at the big stuff first. As much as I would love to just cater to like everyone's charts, because like I know that's what I would want. Oh, it's on CoinBase. All right, that makes it a little better. As much as I'd like to look at every single chart for everybody, we just don't have the time. And honestly, we got 500, 600 viewers. We got to kind of do stuff that, you know, hits at least a few people. So I'll just throw this chart up. It is on Coinbase. We'll take a peek at it then. Take a peek. I'm going to leave the corn up, though, while we shoot the shit here. What's up, Ahmed? I got music for you. Good day. Randy Hipper, I hope, is okay. I'll send her a text. I'll make sure she's okay. I'll take care of her. Don't you worry. Render. We got requests for renders. We can look at renders. Thoughts on base delisting USDT. Actually, 420 Blaze it. That's a really good softball. Thank you, my friend. Well, I'd be interested in what are your guys' initial reactions? Let's start there. What are your initial reactions? Coinbase, to my knowledge, is delisting USDT pairs. What do you guys think about that? Do you think that's bearish? Do you think it's bullish? Do you think it's nothing? What do you think? I'm curious because I have an opinion and I'll share it. H-bar, and you're the proppy guy. All right, we can look at H-bar. What's up, Miss Leisha Baby? Have we looked at Dodge today? Not yet. We could. DYDX says DMAC. Proppy on Coinbase also says Coden. Pressure from Circle. You got to assume there's regulatory reasons. You got to assume it. Still though, in Europe only. Okay, well, honestly, by kind of just compartmentalizing that, by being Europe only, even less of a thing. I don't think it's a huge thing. Here's the thing. USDT and USDC are so easy to swap. And I think Coinbase could probably just guarantee like a 1-to-1 if they really wanted. They're so easy to swap. I just think it's irrelevant. I think any market maker on Coinbase that was market making in USDT is going to market make in USDC, right? What's it matter? It's not a big deal. The only concerns I would have, and this is some like kind of big stuff, because Coinbase, despite Binance being the biggest exchange, Coinbase is the spot exchange. They have the most liquid books. One of the reasons they have the most liquid books, and this might kind of outweigh what we were thinking, or people are worried about this, probably outweighs it. Considering they're keeping the pairs, but they're gating who can use them. You might not know this about Coinbase, but Coinbase's spot markets, to my knowledge, do something a little special. When you buy, let's say in USDT, you buy Bitcoin in USDT. To my knowledge, they combine the order books from USDC, USDT. I don't know if they have like GUSD anymore or something. They combine the different stablecoins, maybe even the USD pair, which is not a stablecoin. They combine those books. So as long as the USDT is tradable somewhere, it's still in the book. So it's not going to really affect liquidity. People in Europe will have to have the inconvenience of swapping. I don't think that's a big deal. I don't expect any kind of direct response from price for that. Yeah, Mikhail, you're right. It sounds like more Tether FUD, to be honest. They've actually been promoting USDT on Coinbase. Well, someone just said that it's for Europe only, so they can still promote it. Yeah. You sent a super chat. What happened? Why am I not answering your question? Well, I am not beckoned. I'm not under no obligation to answer questions of any kind, my friend. Also, especially when you send me a 40-cent super chat, dude. I mean, I appreciate it. I'm not trying to clown on you or dunk on you, but like, I'm doing my thing. I'm streaming, bruh. You just sent me 40 cents. I'm not going to interrupt the stream for 40 cents. Sorry. Mantra all-time high. We got some more coins. Are any other coins at all-time high? That's interesting because Sui hitting that all-time high now, unexpected for me. While Bitcoin is still very much ranging. Any other coins? Someone, Tomas with the handsome name, says Mantra. Wick says USDT super sketch was all anyone could talk about last bull. Oh God, Wick. Guys, real quick, I'm gonna rant it, and then we'll get into other charts. USDT, I was the biggest skeptic. You guys know I'm like a maxi. Like, why are we bringing dollars into this? Why are we just like doing dollars again, but with Tether? I was like, this will certainly fail. No one's gonna use it. This is a scam. It'll be a liquid. It'll rug. I was wrong, guys. I was wrong. Does that, I mean, in the future, that could still happen. I just don't think it will, man. Tether is now like the most profitable company, I think, maybe in the world, and certainly in the world per employee. They only have 50 employees, and they're banking like, I don't know what their billions were in profit Q1. I don't think they're going anywhere, my friend. And I'm actually, I don't want to say I'm a supporter of Tether. I'm a user of Tether. Tether is very against the ethos of Bitcoin, but I'm starting to think it might be, I don't want to use the word a necessity, but close. It is like seemingly becoming an important lubricant for this space. And one of the reasons I think in that is it's just such a profitable company because they're tethered to Bitcoin and they buy Bitcoin, they buy the crypto space. I think that is going to work in our favor. I would still caution you guys not to go all in on Tether. I don't know, like don't hold all your savings in Tether. Use Tether when you need to. Don't use it when you don't need to, right? That's my thoughts. People have fudded Tether all day, every day, forever. And every single one has been wrong. Every single time, Tether's gonna crash. People used to say, I remember, there were people who thought that Tether would go to $2. It would like go above $2, but that meant that like Bitcoin and crypto would crash. I don't know, man. I've heard every story. I've heard every idea. And it seemed to work out. Is what it is. Hit the like button. Thank you, Tony Rosas. That's a great idea. Gabe, you think you'll make it harder for newbies that don't know the circle to take profit and make its support a bit stronger? You will make it harder. For Tether to be gone? Why? They have USDC. As long as they're offering a stable coin option, nothing has changed for the user. In fact, I would say most newbies don't even know what the difference is between Tether and Circle. And I can't tell you the difference other than they're different companies and they have a different ticker, right? What's up, Bad Fox? How you doing, girl? How you doing, Bad Fox? Good to see the ladies here. Shout out to all the crypto ladies. What's up, Fat Shorty? Fraud is great for gains. I mean, you ain't wrong. You ain't wrong. I don't know. Two big paws. Like I said, I'm not a supporter in that sense of I don't know. In the sense of I am a supporter of Bitcoin. Not a supporter like that. I'll believe in it in the future or something. But think of this. Tether, people say, oh, Tether's not backed. Tether has more dollars. If you have $1 million in Tether, Tether has more of those dollars when you have it in Tether than when you put it in your bank. Your bank doesn't have that $1 million. They probably have zero. Tether has assets. They have backing. They have collateral. I think that your dollars are more backed on Tether than they are in your bank. That's my opinion. I mean, and that's the option, right? If you need a dollar substitute. I mean, we can say Bitcoin, yeah, of course. But like, you need a zero volatility stablecoin. I think it's better than dollars, man. $2, yeah, I don't know. What's up, Sylv? How you doing? Cars for coin, waiting. The difference between USDT and USDC, you son of a bitch, waiting. I see you asked that 2 minutes ago. I just saw it. Different companies. I'm sure different backed assets, different, the companies are in different places, different regulation. I don't know. I'm not the expert there. What's up, Justin Moore? Banks usually keep 10% of deposits. What are they required to keep, though, Justin Moore? Since 2020, what percent of deposits are banks required to keep? Because you're right, they used to be required to have, I think it was 10% or something. Can you store USDT, USDC on a ledger? Yes, you can, Crispy. Yes, you can. There you are, I'm my hero. Coming on in with that big fat none. None, bro. Zero. Banks don't have your money. So is Tether a fraud? I don't know. Maybe, probably. But is it more of a fraud than your bank? I would disagree. I would say your bank is more of a fraud. Bank run comes, you ain't getting them dollars out. Bank run comes to Tether, you're probably all right. We'll see. You're the GOAT, man. You can send USDC to your Ethereum address on Ledger. Yeah, you can send USDT or USDC to the corresponding chain. So if it's on ETH, you send it to ETH. If it's on Tron, send it to Tron. On whatever, you send it to whatever in your wallet. Yeah, you can. Use some TA on your shitcoin. The ticker's USD. Oh yeah, man. That's a bearish coin. Very bearish. Can we move on? Yeah. Yeah. We can move on. I appreciate you. I appreciate you there, Randy. You know me. I get a little distracted. Tether holds 81 billion in US Treasury bonds. Aren't they one of the biggest holders? I said we wouldn't talk about it the whole time, but I think they're one of the biggest holders of Treasury bonds. They're going to be the biggest holder of everything soon. Most banks, Eric Carlson. Most. What's up, Derek Merrill? My top fan on Facebook. All right, what are we looking at? What are we looking at? Not financial advice. Buy DoorDash. Yes, buy DoorDash and have them bring you food. That's right. How you doing, RSK-Nor? Reserve requirements closer to 20% due to Fed policy. The last I checked, it was 0. I think that I did hear they were doing some kind of bill soon, though. They were fined. 2 big pots. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. You know you're making me play devil's advocate here, and you're keeping me on this topic. How many times has Wells Fargo been fined in the last, I don't even know, this year? More than Tether. Anyway, let's move on. What are we looking at next? Making a killing at the current yield? Probably. My main point is that they are a great business. They're the most profitable business maybe in the world, and certainly per employee. You guys are getting me distracted. What's moving? WIF. Anybody want to look at WIF? Let's start with the big movers. WIF, we looked at SUI, but we got WIF, we got BitTensor. We haven't looked at either of these coins in a while. We haven't looked at NOT in a while. We haven't looked at Brett in a while. We've looked at NEAR recently. What do you think? What do I think of Sol? Same as Friday, but we'll pop Sol open. Gala, anybody? If you want to see these coins when I go over them, just put them in the chat. Call ISO. Professor Beans is snoring. I thought she was growling. Wants to see the WIF. ETH, TON, Zato. We could look at ETH, I suppose, Mr. Days. I hate looking at Ethereum, man. It's just It's like looking at Litecoin. It's like, it's just going down. We'll see. We'll get excited when it comes back. Thorchain, Phantom, Uniswap. Surprising amount of ILVs. 2 ILVs in a row. Interesting. Is Proppy a good buy? I don't even know if Proppy is coding. Gold wrap Bitcoin shirt looking classy. I mean, I like this shirt. This shirt does have like a very dubious past. Don't tell anybody. I know it's backwards. Can't get this anymore. It doesn't exist. I should just put like a patch over it of Tom Crown, like my face. Turbo with Proppy. Great sweatshirt. I know. I do like it. I do like it as well. Alf. I'm sweating balls in it, by the way. Like, I smell bad. Who's in the truck? I don't know. SEI, Gala, Turbo, 𝐒𝐈𝐆𝐍, CFX, OP, ARB. Eth is depressing. Tom, you're going to turn this into a cooking show during the bear market to show us how to cook? I'll show you how to make ramen, my friend. I mean, we've already streamed. We've been on YouTube 5 years, man. We've been through bear markets. We've been through more than one bear market. We'll keep going through them. Charmin hamster. Just hamster. Just great comment, dude. Love it. I see you, bro. Ah, Moral. Moral. Dude, this is the man himself. That's the correct Moral, right? That guy, he's the guy who designed this, I believe. This man right here. Got some styles. Some styles. Cooking TA. All right, let's start with render because I'm lazy and I already pulled up. We'll look at render and then we'll figure out where we're going next. Goddamn, render hasn't moved. Cheers, fellow crypto folk. Right on. Right on, right on. Casper Labs is hosting IBM's tech exchange. Prove AI governance. By the way, guys, AI doesn't want to take over the world. It just wants your sweet, sweet carbon. New nightmare unlocked. AI wants your carbon. You don't even want to know what that looks like. SUI, we looked at SUI, Peter. If you go back in the stream, you'll find it. There'll be timestamps as well. Will there ever be a bear market again? The pool man. I don't know why you would say there wouldn't. I think all markets go through periods of expansion and contraction. I would love there not to be. My job would be better. My life would be better. We're going to look at render. Got you through the last bear market? Yeah, buddy. AR, INJ. We got a lot of requests here. I don't see a lot of stacking. ILV, people were asking for. I'll pull up ILV. Render, honestly, I'm not going to do a ton of analysis on it because we've looked at it stream over stream over stream, and there really just hasn't been any change. Last week's close, not the best. Bear engulf. We do see a wick down to support. Let's open the day. The daily hit our entry again. Got a little bounce. We see previous support or previous resistance potentially being tested as support here. You can see that. It was about 527, came down, hit it. This looks like a bear flag now. Lower highs, higher lows. I think render is going back to that 6-ish target. I think it's gonna come back up here. We'll see if we get a higher high. If we do, I think we're going to 768. Remember, this was placed months ago, back in August. Like late August, we were looking for this move. It's played out not exactly. We didn't get stopped though. Didn't get stopped, but didn't quite hit TP. I think it's still just on this course, my friend. I don't have much update. If you want a little hopium, this RSI is very fancy. I like these RSI lows coming up and highs coming up. Even the moving average starting to do a pretty uptrending wave. I like it. I think up is still the bet. That's what I think. That's what I think. We'll see. We'll look at ILV next, despite ILV being a very kind of painful looking chart. Algo, please, ADA, XLM, LTC. What's up, David? You got good names. WIF, I did say we'll pull up WIF. A few people wanted to see WIF. I don't want to do infinite charts though. You know what I mean? I don't like doing infinite charts. It's not good content. I get tired. I get kind of like zoned out and I'm not like paying attention in the same way. The Sack Empire, I'm sure he left angrily because I didn't acknowledge his super chat. But maybe if he left, no, I'm just kidding. Maybe I'll pull it up. Hero, I thought we had a chart on this. Didn't we? That's odd. That's odd. Ooh, we're an hour in. All right. All right. We're gonna we'll start. Yeah, we'll do this. Here's what we're gonna do. The stream is we're at the halfway point. We're not even like close to done. But in typical fashion, I'm gonna power up that short stream. Let's see if we can bait in some short stream viewers, get a little new audience in here, If you get an alert or notification, let me know. If you're on your phone, feel free to join us over there. If not, stay here on the PC. You can also watch both if you feel so inclined. Maybe mute one. I'm going to launch this off right now. Public, done. Go live, done. Powering it up. Powering her up. Going live, baby. There we go. Done. It's up. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, friends, on the short stream and on the long stream. Brett. All right, I'll pull up Brett, too. So we got Whiff. Well, not Brett. We have 𝐒𝐈𝐆𝐍. Let's just move these all. We just looked at a few coins. We just looked at Render. We looked at Bitcoin. We're going to do Whiff. We're going to do 𝐒𝐈𝐍. We're going to do Brett. Whiff, Brett. Where'd 𝐒𝐈𝐉 go? Somewhere. Lost it. 𝐒𝐈𝐉. We did Render. We did SUI. What else do we need? What's up, RBM? Sin, Neil. I see you, bros. Got a noti? Get them noties. See, YouTube sometimes notifies you. Ethereum about to test some lows. All right, now we'll pull up Ethereum. We've had a few Ethereum requests. There it is. We'll pull up Ethereum. We got a good docket of coins to go through. By the way, if you just got an alert and you just joined the stream, you may be on the short stream. If it's very thin and tall, you're on that short stream, baby. You can join us over on the live if you're on PC. You can hang out over there if you're not. Yeah, we'll do Ethereum. Damn it. Ethereum didn't hit our entry. Didn't hit our entry. We'll come back to this. Yo, Link. I haven't looked at Link in so long, and I know you guys keep asking. I was like, I don't want to pull up 1,000 freaking charts, do 1,000 charts today. And now I did, and I guess that's what we're doing. All right, we'll pull up Link because I owe you guys. I owe ya. All right, Whiff. We'll start with Whiff. We'll head over to Brett. We'll do a little 𝐒𝐈𝐉, then some Link. Hopefully Bitcoin does something in the meantime. Let's see. I'm just gonna real quick update here on this low time frame. Okay, 5 minute, actually showing some spice here, showing some energy. I like that. Not enough to get super stoked for, but showing some life. 10 minute, maybe rolling over. I talked about this potential head short. I said I'm not taking it, but it might be a good little scalp here. I still think that's true, at least for the moment. Still think that's true. Yep. That hour closed 3 minutes ago. That closed pretty bullish. Candle closed higher. Long bottom wick, kind of mirroring the previous hour, but I think we're still hanging out here. We'll see. Go to Whiff. Skinny Pimp. All right, sure, man. What up, Darren? Tommy, a name I can't pronounce. You're lost? That's all right, bro. Don't be lost. Be found. I have no idea how to say your name. What is this name? What is this? Can anybody read that? Ooh, Lawn. Mogneer. RBM, looking at Bitcoin. We'll look at Bitcoin. We'll take a peek at it. You got baited? That's right, sucker. Alex Wells, how you doing, man? Ned Zad. Mina, says VJ. GA, I don't know what that is. Zeus, asks Bad Baptist. Turbo moving again. Did I get an alert on Turbo? I didn't get a Turbo alert, so it didn't break out. We're going to do Whiff first. AR, Nicholas. Let's take a look at this. Dollar didn't hit on Whiff. That sucks. Placed that like back in July, maybe. We didn't catch that dollar. Now at 274. Wish we did. It only traded to a 108. We got skunked. We got skanked. Let's throw our monthly resistance up here. All-time high close. 458. Unfilled. Ooh. Unfilled candle bodies here. 150. At the moment, I don't know if 150 is the bet. But if 150 comes, it might be the bet. We don't know if it'll come, but if it does. All right. Never know if she'll come. At the 618, exactly not what I wanted to see. $2.73, we're at 274, and we are at the golden fib retracement on the macro. None of those things freaking stayed on the charts. Son of a bitch. Why? It's all here. Visibility weeks, there we go. Visibility weeks. Sometimes trading view is a bitch. That's all right. What's up, fam? I see you subscribing. Adam Pazout. My guy, Wowzer. Related to Wowzer. Okay. I hate that I have to do this while live, but it is what it is. Weeks, days, hours. Okay. Going down to that week quick here. We haven't looked at Whiff in a while, so it's worth kind of redoing our chart, making sure our lines are horizontals, our fibs are right. They are correct now. There it is, right at the 618. Do not like to see that. It's not the end of the world, but I don't really like to see that with big candles. The reason being isn't necessarily rejection. The reason being is that you tend to get savage. You tend to get savage rejections or savage pumps. And since you're at that resistance, you're right here. You can see even on the week, our previous high in July, right here, 280 to 273 would be the zone in between the fib and that horizontal. You tend to see big moves there, and in general, it's not a great place to look for a position unless you're betting on reversal. If you're betting on reversal, it can be a good spot. Maybe you see something like this, you think you're shorting, you think it's gonna reject here. You might look back to that previous broken weekly resistance at 190. You could look to take a long back to this position. And in a great perfect world, maybe you get an inverse head and shoulders, right? Left shoulder, head, right shoulder. Let's see here, nothing on the week, not enough time frames. Gonna go down to the day, and then we're gonna probably move on from the old whiffer, from the whiffer. Broke its little downtrend here, broke its descending high trend. Let's see if this actually should have been placed here. I mean, it depends how you place it. If you place it from the two highs, we're right there again, further confluence of this level being serious. I think what I can say with confidence is if WIF can close above, let's say 282, give us some, maybe you move a little bit higher, you sell off, but close above. Maybe the next 2 or 3 days you come back. You might have an entry right here at this 273, and you might be able to target 458, that monthly close up there. You might be able to. That could be a good trade. Let's see, RSI is beautiful coming on up. Money flow on the day looking good. I like what I'm seeing. I like what I'm seeing here. With making moves I would not look for long right now. That's what I literally just said. However, if you're betting on reversal, you probably can place it anywhere here. You're likely to see that 283, but I'll just say 273 to be just like a little bitch about it. Let's target either our immediate downside support at 190. You could, if you're more bearish, bet lower to 150. Not a bad target, 44% downside. I'm going to leave it like this. I think that you can look to play a long or a short on this chart. I just really don't think it's a great idea to take a position here. I don't think this is good position territory. You've waited too long. If you want into WIF, if you think WIF is going to the moon, go get checked out. No, I'm just playing. If you think it's going to the moon, I think you want to look for pullbacks. I don't think you want to be buying high. If you think it's going high, it's going to have pullbacks. They're going to offer entries. They're going to offer opportunities. I think it's better to wait. All right, WIF's in the books. I'm going to put an alert on her right here, just above that resistance. And let's look. What do we got? 1618 puts us at $5. I like it. Got a few too many lines. All right. Major boom. 1221. Oh, man. All right. Well, if you say so. We're going to move on to Brett, the coin that has established itself sideways forever and a day. Hopefully it's going to move. Hopefully we'll find something. Let me turn my attention back to the charts, or to the chats. Because God, am I bad at multitasking. 750 votes. Rip up, still winning. Let's get some more votes in there. Let's get some more emojis. How you doing, Mind Mold Bitcoin? Eric Prakash Kumar Jahi. Can you please view on 𝐒𝐲 USD? Perhaps. Chef Tom, please look at OP. All right. All right. All right. All right. I was like, I'm not going to look at a million charts today. And I should have known as soon as I said it that I was going to look at a million charts today. We'll put OP on the list here. We have Barrett, ILV. What else pulled up? ETH. We have a frozen trading view chart. There we go. And then what was the other one? 𝐒𝐻. I know you've asked a few times. I remember. Gold oil. I remember. Wait, USD, but you're just looking at gold. Why were you looking at gold? You're going to just look at gold? I think you've asked before, Ed Prakash. It's not telling me. What's up, Zaid, graphic designer? You? Maybe. Gina in here, Tom. You can check. Ooh, is she in here? Look at how old this chart is. You can tell by the way it looks. I haven't looked at this in a while. This is just gold spot, though. We have gold charts. We'll look at that. We'll get through some of these other coins though. FTM row hit, maybe. We got a lot to look at. We got Brett next. You're good, bro? I'm good. I'm doing very good. We got OP pulled up. What else we got? What's up, Mind Mold? My guy, looking bearish, but not looking for shorts. I don't know if I think we're looking bearish. Let me go back to corn really quick. I know. You just got to deal with it. Just got to deal with my ADD. This is what I'm worried about. Maybe I should mark this on the chart. This is what I'm worried about. This little green doohickey, this little cat, this 200-day moving average. We traded above it. Now we're back below it. Oh, now we're back above it. You can see it's a very, very thin line here. I'm just going to place, say, labels, indicator, financial value labels, 63551. I'm just going to add it like this, 63551. 21. There we go. And we're going to make this real thick, and we're going to make it yellow, and we're going to hope that that tempts Bitcoin to move higher. You might not know this, but Bitcoin is afraid of yellow lines. Just a fact. It's a fact. It's a made up fact, but it's a fact. If you guys could keep smashing that screen, tap the like, subscribe. Each time you subscribe while we're live, this little counter is going to roll over and your name should appear on the stream. I'll shout you out. Pretty good deal. Check PA chart. We could do that. Do you know about crypto arbitrage? Yeah, I mean, arbitrage is the same thing in all markets. I know about it. The one thing I can tell you, because I have a feeling this will come next, is how do I make money on it? You don't. You know, arbitrage is done by bots, algorithms for fractions of percent. It's done at like light speed. You really don't. You don't get into it. There used to be really awesome opportunities. There still are sometimes, but they're very rare. Very, very rare. I can tell you what those scenarios might look like a little bit later. BTC now, BTC now. Okay, Charmin, nothing's happening. You guys get excited over nothing. You get so excited. I like the energy though. Where did the Brett chart go? There it is. We're gonna look at Brett next. FAC chart. Add it to the list. You got a long list. Let me get through. I gotta cut down the list before we start adding anymore. We already got Brett pulled up, ILV, Link, OP, Ethereum. Let me knock like one or two out, all right? Premature hype, I know. You thought arbitrage was a famous Beastie Boys song. Maybe it is. Maybe it is. What's up, David Brum? I see you over there. Guys over there on the short stream. Make sure you join the Discord, discord.gg/TomCrown. Let's get into Brett. Sui. We already looked at Sui. How you doing, Anon? We did just go through Sui. We did. I know everyone's looking at it today. Everyone's waiting for it. I agree. That's why we looked at it first. We don't usually do that. The S coins don't typically get the honor of going next. Very close to all-time high. We have the alert set. But now we're into Brett. Brett, okay. So Brett, you know, obviously it's just another crap meme coin. Like they all are. It's okay. But Brett's chart on the month does separate it a little bit. Separates it a little bit from others. So something I like here on the months. From March, retrace in April, bullish engulf close in May, all-time high in June, retrace. Okay, I like that. The reason I like that is because September and August both traded below, and this is 77 cents. This is from your monthly order block here, providing support. Traded below, closed above. Traded below, closed above. I like this. I like this. This is nice and efficient. Kind of adding to that efficiency. Again, all right. Adding to it again. Look here, last month's open. We were kind of talking about this in the start of October. We were talking about it. Start of October for monthly on Bitcoin. Came back and filled that candle body. I like that. 79 cents, 80 cents. Filled. Currently in a red candle, but above 9.3 cents. You're going to flip that to green. I like this setup, man. What we're seeing here is support being respected on a monthly time frame. It has been tested. Each time it's tested, our lows have come up so far. That's a good setup for the macro. God, I wish this chart wasn't on Poloniex. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. Okay. It was bear flagging out, and what do we say? We don't trust bear flags here. Non-crypto. Looks like late September. Popped, closed high in the week, came back tested previous weekly support, and that monthly level held, and now, let's see, opened above the flag again. I think for Brett, you're probably looking for 0.99, just under 10 cents. But the analysis is not done. She is not completed yet. At the end of the day. 0.99, right about here, yeah. Right about there. Our longs for Brett remain the same. These longs have been open since June. Very boring. It really does seem to be liking that 0.77 level. The good news that I see on the day. Technically, your lows came up here from the wick low, but let's look at the body closes because this is a better kind of thing to point out. Body closes lower and lower until when? Right here, the end of September. Body closes, hit a higher low. Closes hit a higher high. Now closes potentially in a second higher low, defining an uptrend. I like that. That's good. That's good stuff. Let's use our fib tool here for our swing high to swing low. This is assuming support holds here. Look at our fibs. They actually give us maybe better targets or higher targets than that 9.9. 1618 to the 2. Kind of pointing at that 13.4 cent area. If Brett does manage to break the end of September's high, probably looking in this zone. Probably looking to retest that resistance. Was support. Lost support, rejected. Now looking to test it as resistance. In the shorter term, I think just under 10 cents is the close. Maybe you see something like that. Just under 10 cents. Maybe you can reopen 8.5. Something like that. Anybody who's in these trades, I apologize for all the months that you've held this and nothing's happened. But so far, so good. I think we did kind of nail that range. I think that we are going to be profitable on this trade. If you break all-time high on Brett, you might be looking for a rather big increase. The 1618 extension gives you 58 cents. The 2 measured move sits up at $1. Not impossible. Not impossible, though I would not expect that anytime soon. Daily money flow rolling over. I think this chart looks good. I think it looks good enough, honestly, to maybe do this. Let's do this. I see those subscribers coming on in. What's up, Igor, William VP, Gruhesh, Zubu, Nazmal, Esme, Canman, ERO, what's up? Masoff, Martin, Wowzer, Adam, Boba, Sunchips, I'll add Boba back if you're still here. Eric O'Main, TPR, meat for you. I see him. Keep them coming, boys. Keep making that that number go wild. It's good stuff. For Brett, I could see this. It's not a kind of trade I enjoy. I enjoy this. I like to hold shit for a long time and just wait for big gains in spot. But if I was impatient like a lot of you guys are, maybe you're looking for like an 8.5 cent entry, looking for a little bit of retracement, maybe rejection from just under 10 cents into another higher low to like 8.5. Then you're looking for 13, something like that. I think the stop is good here, 4-1. I'll take it. I don't like this trade, but is what it is. Just is what it is, man. I don't think 7.5 cents is a good trade anymore. Meaning, it has tested it a ton. It started to trend up. If it comes back down, I don't think that support holds. That's why the stop just under 7.7. Okay. Brett in the books. Let's put some alerts on her. Probably alert just at 10 cents. I don't think I even have a low alert here, do I? I do not. 5.5 cents at our low. Done. Done and done. We got ILV next. What's up, V blog? Mega Hema. What's up, man? Just for fun, Igor. I got Igor. What's up, Velo James? Axlar AXL. Bitcoin is going down, says Zubo. Yeah, it does happen. I'm always bullish, baby, but it does go down sometimes. Turbo. You can probably add Turbo to the list. Do you trade Elliot counts, Crown? Thought where we might be at with total. Daniel Freyer. I am not an Elliot man. I'm not an Elliot man. I just haven't seen the sauce in Bitcoin specifically. I'm not saying it doesn't work or isn't a useful tool. I even have a video on it in our playlist, in our free trading course on this channel. I even have a video on it. I'd say it's the best one there is. But you know, everyone trades differently. Just because I don't use something or I don't believe in something doesn't mean it can't work for you or it doesn't work, right? I just do what works for me the same way you do what works for you. Imagine trading shit coins. I know, dude. You're hoping BTW continues to drop. Kiwi Canadian. Could be. Top 10 Turbo. We'll probably add Turbo to this list. We'll probably do that. We'll probably add it. Bitcoin giving us a little bit of the lame downside. That's okay. Can I do a Marketcipher video? Maybe. I use Marketcipher a lot. They sponsored us for a long time. Marketcipher, great indicator. We just have a sponsor who also makes great indicators. So, a little conflict of interest there, perhaps. But it might happen someday. I actually don't know how other people use it. I just figured out what works for me. Kind of going along with what I said. 𝐼LV's up next. Any recommendation to handle crypto dust? That is a harder question, my friend, Mr. Days. Depends what crypto. Depends. It depends. I think the only advice that can be given on crypto dust is find a way. I don't know how to do this. I'm sure there's a way to do it. Find a way to set alerts on gas costs, whether it's for Bitcoin, Ethereum, whatever. When I say gas costs, I mean transaction fees. Find a way to set an alert, and when it hits, so basically when your mempool is empty, you'll be able to consolidate that dust virtually for free. It's the only way I know how to do it. It's the only way I know. AVAX, please. CLOS? Probably. We can probably do that. What's up over there on the short chat? Who's here? Being quiet. You have so much shitcoin dust. Dude, me too. I usually, honestly, I tell you guys, not your keys, not your coins. 100% true. You guys know I'm very meticulous with my shitcoin positions. I keep them very intentionally small. I usually just hold them on exchange. Don't tell anyone. Don't rat on me. For that reason and other reasons. If the positions were ever big, like got big, I would take them off. All right. Let's look at 𝐼LV. You're shorting a bad entry, 61. Should you hold? Mid. You're shorting 61.6. You probably, I mean, it depends on your leverage. I can't give you financial advice, man, but 61.6, dude. You should probably, I would have closed out a while ago. Like, yikes. I would have closed out at 62.3. Just boom, right here on Friday. I would have been out. It's up to you. I don't know. Everyone's position is different. There isn't one answer in trading ever, unfortunately. What's up, Derek Merrill? I see you, brother. Moggy Games, spamming that Discord link. You should join it. Been buying HNT. Carrot, says Ozzy. SEI. Corey. All right. We'll do 𝐼LV. We got it. We're already doing requests. Gotta get through 𝐼LV. What's up, Manish? M Visuals. Kururo. Patrick. Blachin. Mega Hemo. We got a lot of subscribers. We're going to hit 130,200 today. Let me get through 𝐼LV. I know. I get on these long charts things and you guys get bored. 𝐼LV, though. The chart itself, very intimidating. Lots of downside. Limited upside. And here's the kicker. July, last quarter, broke to a lower low. Broke to a lower low. This is problematic. I'm going to say something really counterintuitive, really contradictory here. I don't even know how to say it without sounding dumb. All right, you've hit a lower low. You've hit an all-time low. If you think of textbook trading, that is bearish. You have hit a low, lower high, lower low in the macro. That's bearish. So that gives you an issue or a problem of, well, you can come really, really high up. You can go all the way to 130, 140. You can go to 150. And you're still at a lower high. This lower low is very threatening. You need to get past 162 to begin any kind of trend that isn't downtrending, okay? That's why last time we looked at this, looks like the entry was good, looks like take profit is good. I like my reasoning here. 73.50. It could be a good trade. I think it could play out. That's a 91% upside. I think I could play. The issue, though, is long term. You're problematic, man. The thing I was going to struggle to say here is that textbook, this is bearish. Macro, lower low. Can't get around that. But you guys know I'm always bullish. I always find ways to be bullish. But in crypto, I have seen this happen many times where you look back and this was just a liquidity sweep. You broke the low. It didn't really matter to the chart. The chart began moving back up. You went back to like near all-time highs or higher, right? So this is either a liquidity sweep and it's going right back up. We'll probably confirm that if it breaks 73. Or or it's looking for a lower high, or maybe even just a dump from here. This is a knife. That's my issue. It is a knife. There might be a risk to reward here, like I have this trade placed. That might make it a decent enough trade. I probably would only do spot on this. Maybe I don't think I have any ILV. Maybe I'll pick up like, I don't know, $100 a spot. I'm gonna get like 3 ILV or something. If it ever goes back to its all-time high, that $100 has become about 5 grand. If it dumps down into Valhalla, then I've lost $100. That's really the way I approach most of these things. I don't have super convincing, even on the weak price action here. Lower high again. It looks like resistance rejected again. Lower. You haven't broken your low. It's a knife. Be careful with knives, boys. They're sharp. They can cut you. But they can also cut delicious steaks. Give and take. Actually, I want to see something here. Weekly does not look great yet. Daily's starting to show some life. Starting to. Let's throw a trend line on here, an alert, and we're probably going to move on. This has not changed much. In fact, might be at the exact same price that we looked at it last time. It does happen. We're about to move on charts. About to move on. We just covered ILV. We've covered Brett. We've covered SUI. We've covered WIF. We've covered Bitcoin. Do it like this. We've covered quite a lot. Quite a lot, but there's a lot more to come. Mythic OG, thanks for the super chat, my friend Alf, on the 1 day. We can throw up Alf. 𝐒𝐴𝐳, Bitcoin will continue to crab until 70% of the market believes the Bitcoin bull run is dead. And once that happens, we'll head back. Once that happens, we'll head back to 42K. Then moon like you've never seen. Okay. And that sounds like stuff Bitcoin has done. Bitcoin has done that before. Juicy, juicy. I love steaks, man. How do you guys cook steaks? I sear them, then I bake them. I've heard to bake then sear. I think that's madness. Then I hear people just do it on the stove. I think that's madness. But you want friggin' brick of meat? No, thank you. What's up, Mr. Meaner? Lord Twistin Jays. I don't know what 150 means, but 150, baby. Kyle Fields, DIA. You're starving good. What's up, Dino Mike? How you doing, brother? Decentralized Information Assistant. What is that? What is that, Kyle Fields? Do near brow. Do near brow. Which coin did you trade? Smart Education with Bisma. Mostly Bitcoin. Mostly Bitcoin. We got Link pulled up. Link's next. I feel like once I stop replying to the short feed for even like a minute, just like everybody stops talking. I see nostalgic. What I think about Doge? Doge or the other Doge? Or the other Doge? What coin is this? Fun on YouTube? We have Link pulled up. What's up, Neeraj? Dave Williams, ADA. We'll look at ADA by the end, I promise. What's up, Lee? How you doing, bro? Do Popcat? Daniel Martin. I should do Popcat. I asked if there were any other coins at all-time high, and I'm pretty damn sure Popcat is. So I am going to pull up Popcat. Link is so boring. I know you guys are invested in Link, and you really want to like hear good stuff about it. So we'll look at it quick. Here's your take, okay? Link, hit a low, higher high, potentially higher low again, right? Forming an uptrend. Forming an uptrend. Starting to see a flat top, ascending low pattern. Let's throw a new fib on here. Still battling with that same friggin' resistance. We've made some good trades. Breaking 13, looking for 14.94, 15 bucks. That's your next upside resistance. 15 bucks. That might look like this. Work. What are we listening to? Might look like this. It might look like this. Coming back to your range highs. Pulling back. I'd prefer it to find support at 1250. I think that would make for a better climb. And then maybe from 1250, get an entry to 15. Could look like this. Pretty much any trading though. Anything going on here. We could say at 1030, but really I'm going to say 950. But anything that invalidates these lows, this probably would. This definitely would. This is all off the table. This is what I'm watching. This is why I'm not like super excited about Link. It's not that this doesn't look good, because it does. It's just taking forever, and there is nothing to update on, right? There's really nothing to update. These highs are coming up. RSI highs coming up. Price highs coming up. RSI highs coming up. It's all just sideways right now. I think Link will trade higher than the high from September this year, though. I think it'll trade to 15 at least, probably higher. I think I was looking at PopCat. I was gonna pull up PopCat. Mantra. I forgot about Mantra, Nick. Yeah. My eyebrow was itchy. I just there's like 3 eyelashes came out. Or eyebrow lashes. Okay, came out. Mantra and PopCat. I'm looking at stuff that's at all-time high. Here's Manta. You mean Mantra? Manta. I think you meant Mantra. We're gonna look at the other ones at all-time high. That's gonna be Mantra, PopCat. What other ones? Are there any others? I legitimately don't know. There are so many coins now, it is impossible for anyone to keep track of all of them. That seems like by design though, doesn't it? Oh shit. Hold up. Professor Beans just... Oh. Professor Beans almost demoed the stream room. Holy crap. That light coming down would have been really bad. Whew. That would have knocked over a monitor, which would have like knocked over other stuff. I am so glad I somehow caught that. I have great reflexes, let's be real. Ninja reflexes. I got blanket on her trying to go down the stairs. Oh my goodness. Professor Beans. She's like, Dad's working. I gotta be a dick. All right, Mantra did hit an all-time high this month. Excellent. We're gonna look at that. Couldn't find the PopCat chart. Avoided catastrophe. There we go, PopCat. I might have to start closing some of these because it's getting laggy. It's too late. Wait, what? Dominance? That's not what I pulled up. Here we go. Okay, I have to close some of these tabs, so let's just tab through them. AVAX following the trade. No update. Range between 3280, 2372 is our entry. A break of either of those values, likely bringing continuation. You guys know what I'm looking for. Alert set, close an AVAX. Close. Turbo. You guys are looking at Turbo? Some of you are asking for Turbo. We're doing these real quick. This is like 2-cent TA, just giving looks on the chart. Turbo's looking good. Turbo's looking good. Higher high, higher low. Previous resistance from August tested as support here in October. We got a bounce. What do we need? We need to break our resistance up here at 0073. We got very close at the end of September, but we're not quite there. We got Confluence on that low. It's a 0.5 retrace and a horizontal, and it's a higher low fitting our pattern. Measured move target about 10 cents back to the all-time high. If you can break 00729, I think you're going back to that all-time high. That'd be an interesting resolution. Saving Turbo, moving on. Hex. Our brother Matthew in the hospital is looking at Hex, and as I said, I'm not ready to trust. Not ready to trust you, Hex. Finding resistance at 0035. Maybe putting in a higher low again. If it does, you're looking for about half a cent. That's a pretty big move from here. I have an alert set. That's all. That's all for Hex. BONK. Maybe painting that higher low. Hold up. We should have like a section of the stream every time where it's like fast charts with Tom Crown. Fast charts. BONK. Beautiful move, higher high, looking for this higher low. Need to break October's high at 25,926. If you do, targeting 32.6, currently at 22.3. Put them alerts. Boom. Okay, I've closed enough that I can like maneuver through them. That's good. WLD. All right, we don't even look at that. I can finally see my tabs. So any more fast charts? Let's see, ADA. Look at this fast chart on the day here. Potentially a higher low. I don't like this. You're back into the bear flag after breaking up. You're back up again. ADA, make me believe. Make me believe, my friend. Silver lining or the positive side. When you invert the chart, this does look like a top. We have lows. We have a low, a lower high, lower low, lower high, but it's inverted, so that's an uptrend. I think we see at least another test of 40 before we sell back off for another higher low. I don't think ADA is going to move soon, unfortunately. But hell, I've been wrong before. Alert set. I just got one. Bitcoin crossing. Bitcoin short's going. Bitcoin short's going. Boo. It's not what I wanted. Hopefully we don't have the right target. Did I really place it down here? I guess I did. All right. I guess I did. This is not really a logical TP though. Because then you would have a lower low. I don't know. Got support on the hour, 63.1. Currently at 63.2, not far away. Gonna set another alert. I don't think anything's really changed here though. That's a pretty hell red candle for the hour. That hourly might be rolling over. If you're here at the beginning of the stream, we talked about the 1 hour, how it looks, at least on money flow, almost inverted to the 4 hour. 4 hour giving us this red, 1 hour giving us this green, kind of opposites. Maybe that implies this 1 hour resolves down, but the 4 hour then looks to resolve up, giving us probably a proportionately bigger move. I got us sandwiched on alerts. We're good. We're good. SUI we looked at. Sol, I know a lot of you looking at Sol. Here's another fast chart. Sol, no update here. Same pattern. You have tested 162 3 times. You have set a higher low now. I think you're moving back to 163. Maybe get another higher low. Maybe you just make the move up to 171, back test 162, and then maybe you can make that move to 200. I think Sol looks fine. I mean, it looks good. But it just hasn't moved. It's just been in this triangle, man. The minute it leaves this triangle, we'll update more on Sol. But for now, it's just ranging. All right, we got Mantra, a chart I've never looked at. FTT. What's good with FTT? Philip J. Fry. Zeta Chain. What's good with the Zeta Chain? I want you to bring me the reasons. Why should we look at these? Does the poly market help it at all? What? You're laggy. I think there's just internet problems. Internet problems across the country right now. SEAL Team Rick. SPY broke out. Why do I not have an SPY alert? October 4th. Do I not have one? SP Whizzles. I swear to God, you guys troll me sometimes, don't you? Like SPI broke out. It's only gone down today. It hasn't gone higher than Friday. I mean, it broke out. Am I missing something here? I don't know. You guys get me though. $3 move in 10 minutes. All right, fair. You got me. Floki, can we look at Dot OP? We got OP pulled up. Wanted Bearder. Let's get through Mantra first. Mantra at all-time highs, along with SUI and Popcat. Or maybe Popcat isn't anymore. Well, it was. Recently broken all-time highs. Let's look at our quarters here. I found what I want. Boom. 50 cents. Always in play, boys. Never, ever discount 50 cents, $1, $5, $10, 25, 50. Never discount. This was your 21 in April high. It was broken as resistance in March. And this one didn't come back. Interesting. Kind of ignoring the rest of the market here. What this does show us, since in March, Bitcoin hit its all-time high, hasn't gone higher, Popcat continued up. That means that, or not Popcat, Mantra, means that Mantra BTC, the pair, has moved up. Not Mana. OM. That's a weird ticker for Mantra. OM BTC? There we go. Mantra DAO. Mantra. There we go. This means that Mantra has gained against Bitcoin, and thus we'll have some green candles in the Bitcoin pair. Holy smokers. Holy smokers. Boys, boys, boys. Volume could be better, but who cares? Almost nobody like trades these pairs anymore, except me. Heading back to that all-time high on the BTC pair. Unusual, but we're seeing it with some other coins like SUI. Since SUI is heading right back there, we might be able to say, well, I think it's a better bet than usual. That some other coins might as well, or at least a better bet than before any coins have done it this year. That might be what we're looking for. The cool part about that is that these are big moves. They don't look like big moves, but that's an 80% move just to the monthly resistance, and 150% move back to its all-time high its first day of trading. That's pretty interesting. Order block here on the month. You're climbing. What's in your way now? Not a lot. You've gotten past what looks like all of your major resistance. And if you look to the left of the chart here, you only have inefficiency. There's not a real reason to expect significant resistance here against BTC. So let's go back to the dollar pair here. Boom. Spot on. I see those hearts coming in. Keep tapping that screen. I did think for a second Seal Rick, my guy. What's up, FX? Mr. Meaner, Sin, Dave Kane, Pedro. Check Wi-Fi. We're getting through OM. We're getting through Mantra. It's at all-time high. We're doing a little spicy charts today. I'm sick of seeing these charts red. I want to see them at all-time highs, and I want to chart them at all-time highs. So let's do some moon math. God, I miss doing moon math. For anyone just tuning in, maybe not familiar with the channel, you're about to see me do some moon math. Take it with a grain of salt. While it does have a pretty good history overall of projecting out moon targets, it in no way guarantees them. Don't bet the house on them. But if you're in a position, they're great places to take to look to take profit. So all we do is connect our all-time high to our all-time low with our fib tool. Beautiful, beautiful 1618 move. Sits at $10. That I approve. I approve. Beautiful, beautiful target. Two measure move at 45. Not quite the same as the 10, but still pretty psychological, ending in a 5 and 0. Those would be solid profit taking targets. I wouldn't really recommend using them as short targets, but if you're even in spot, you might look to lock some in if it ever hits them, right? You know the deal. Let's go down to the week because we've never looked at this. We don't really have it set up. The week doing a pretty nice resistance to support dance. Resistance, support, resistance, support. Previous resistance, moved higher. As we are in price discovery, this fib tool becomes maybe the only tool you can even use for analysis. There really isn't much beyond the fib tool when you're in price discovery because there is no resistance. There is no support. There is just places people are going to look to sell, lock in profit. While you have broken this high, I would be cautious to declare it broken. If today closes below 141 or 142, you're probably looking for a retracement. However, close above, you see any more upside gain, I would be looking for a move to 196 that may retrace to about 141. You might want to cut it and say 150. 150 tends to be more successful than a lot of these targets. You can get a nice 2.5 risk to reward here. However, you get that weak close, or even if it closes red, likely coming back, looking for 115. It can go as low as 88 cents, but maybe $1 would make more sense. If you hit $1, bounce, you start to paint a pretty, I'll call it a bull flag, even though it isn't really a bull flag, flat top ascending low. Looking for further upside. Money flow looking great. RSI very problematic on the day. I'm not even sure if it's broken this downtrend yet. We keep painting higher highs. However, RSI keeps coming down. That is bearish divergence on the week. It's not something to be ignored. Not something to be ignored. This does look good though. Yeah. Yep, I'm gonna leave it there. Upside targets named, downside supports named. If all of this just eats shit, because we did see some of this in March, right? We saw some coins doing this, like Ordi, a few others, breaking all-time highs and then not doing much. If we do see that happen here, 50 cents. 50 cents, maybe I'll buy. Maybe I'll buy a little spot bag, personally. That's it. Mantra in the books, alert set. We're going to be looking at that in the future. I know that took a while. FTT is a bit nuts. All right, Phil J. Fry, you piqued my interest. What's up, Reader Ravi? How you doing? Gold. I'll pull up the gold chart then. FTT, nah, dude, F this. F this. Guys, you buy FTT, it's like you're buying Luna, man. Like, I know there is like a cult still of Luna. That people are still buying it. It's never going back up. Sure, I might be wrong, but I say this with only protecting the viewers' interests. I've been wrong before. You buy this, you're just gonna lose money, man. Like, why would this go up? There's one mechanic or two mechanics that I think could be a play that would make it go up, right? We saw it go up in November a little bit last year. One, everyone has sold. There are no sellers left in the market. There are really no buyers either, but there may be less sellers now than buyers. What happens if this comes up? What happens if it even retests December's high, right? Everyone's going to take profit. No one's holding on to this long term. The second potential mechanic here at play is this may be still very heavily shorted, and we may see short squeezes along the way. I think it is absolutely bonkers to buy this coin. If you think this coin has like a future, I think you're bonkers as hell. If you're scalping it, I get it. I get it. Just be careful, man. I don't think it's a good idea. I think it's a really, really bad idea. Just like another lower high. You're going right back, I think, to like $1.32. I don't know. Be careful. Be careful. Save and close. Check MOG. The most shitcoin. I mean, tied with Luna and some others, maybe. We got Popcat to look at. Little Pop Kizzle. Cat Shizzle. Polmatic. I know, we didn't really look at it last stream. When people say Polmatic, does that mean they want to look at the pair? Because I looked at it and it was not really a pair. Or does that mean they just want to look at Matic? We'll find out. We'll find out. You just want attention. You know what, my heart. Keep smashing those likes, boys. How many likes do we have? How many subscribes do we have? Probably not enough. We can get those numbers up. We got like 200 viewers on the short stream. 550, 560 seems like we've topped out on the main stream. That's all right. Graph GRT. What is with today? We have gotten 3 super chats for 40 yen. I see you, Rashid Singh. I see you. What is 40 yen? But from more than one person. I love you guys, but like, come on, man. We had like 800 people watching across platforms. I'm not gonna do a chart for 40 yen. Come on. Put or call in mantra. We just went over it. Alam edits. I see you, man. We already went over it. Just rewind. You can rewind. Daughter says hi. 𝐒𝐈𝐆𝐍, what's her name? You forgot to smash the likes, Dave? Smash them, baby. It's never too late. You have a favorite 3 or 5 bar candlestick pattern? Nah, not really. I like flat top, flat bottom, ascending low, ascending top in crypto. Sophia. Hello, Sophia. I hope you're having a great day. You are awesome. Don't forget that. My pleasure. My pleasure, man. Popcat out floating. $1.50. Be looking for $1.50. Did I hit it? No, not quite yet. Looking for $1.50. That lines up with our 1618 extension. It's also a beautiful, beautiful target. Monthly candles look like gibberish. There's really not a lot out there. Not a lot out there. Man, Popcat's rally. Look for $1. I don't even need to look at this chart anymore. Look for $1. Overshot. Dang. Sophia's watching. Gotta watch my words. Dang. Your supports. Well, actually, the dollar doesn't have one, but 75 cents, $1. I wouldn't be surprised if there's a 50 cent somewhere along the way. Both of these great targets to look for an entry, much better than 135. I think maybe it's too early to say. I think that this rally is going to chill now. Might be too early. That is a nice little horn top, though. Might be looking for a retracement. Money flow up. RSI, no real issues. All right. Looks pretty good. It looks pretty good. I might do 108. I feel like 108 has skunked me a few times at that $1. I think it may look to come back here, 108. Yeah. So indicators look good on the lower time frames, though. The retracement here, if it happens, is really just profit taking. Profit taking from 1618 extension, pointing at 150. 235. Yeah. Yes. Don't want to poop on anyone's party here, but while it may still continue up, because this is in price discovery. When things get to all-time high or even all-time low, they behave differently. It can give us all the bearish signals in the world and then just rip up, keep going. That in mind, I'd still be looking for a retracement on this. I wouldn't look to short it. I think that that is a wild idea at all-time high on, especially something that's probably so liquid. But you may look for an entry down there at $1. Your deep retracements, $1 to $1.08. It's not bad. Holy crap, how many charts have we looked at? How do you work this thing, Carlos? I don't know, man. Show the chart for. How do you work this thing? This works. Rushy. We've done a lot of charts today. We still have a few to get through. If you really want a chart, man, like I hate to be this guy, but like you guys, it's gotta be like 10 USD. Like I don't know. I don't want to be that guy. But we're already an hour and 50 minutes into the stream. We've done a lot of charts. I prefer not to add more. Prefer not to add more. Popcat ILV. We've done a lot, dude. We already did this one. Yep, Popcat. Link, render. OP, we didn't get OP. I said we would do it. I said Ethereum and OP, so we'll do Ethereum. Man, Ethereum has seen better days, bro. Looking for an entry at 2,281. Did not fill, but this is a rejection. Holy hell. Look at this. Look at this rejection. That is an awful daily candle. That is not good. Started trading above what looks like resistance back here. Hitting a higher low. Fake out. What does this look like on the month is the question. We're looking at Ethereum, by the way. Ethereum still bearish engulf. Oh no, did it reject from 2,510? 2,510. So, yikes. Yikes. Right here is that monthly order block resistance above. Touched it perfectly and sold off. Now looking for a bearish engulf day. Ethereum has seen better days. I feel like I say that every time I look at it, man. Looking at that Ethereum Bitcoin pair down at multi-year lows still. Oh, look at that. Look at this. Look at this. Timing wasn't on, but back test of that channel rejected Ethereum BTC back down at the low. If it holds the low here, can get another shot. You lose that low, you're looking for lower numbers. Let's use our fib tool quick. Honestly, there is not real reason, but it is possible that it just knifes to any level, right? And then hopefully reverses. But I don't see a compelling price point for FBTC until 0.31. 0.31, even I'll look to maybe rebuy some of my Ethereum. Right now, knifing, especially with this daily candle. That is problematic, man. It's weird because daily just rolled over, momentum hitting this nice higher low, VWAP up. Like it has some great signals. Maybe I just don't trust this. Maybe this doesn't close this way. We got 5 hours left. I want to see how this closes. I'm going to keep this tab open all day. If Ethereum can pick up some of what it's lost here today, this close may be a pretty nice fake out. We may see it then move back into that monthly order block, retest some of those highs, retest some of those lows, I guess, supports. Damn, dude, though, that is rough. That's like the worst place to reject. Ugh. These are the moving averages we were looking at for Bitcoin. Bitcoin right now looking to close over its 200-day. To put that in perspective, that would be Ethereum at 3,100. Currently at 24 after putting in lower high, higher lows. Bear flagging. I think it will meet that 200 eventually. But dude, look at this wick. Look at this wick, man. It hit the monthly order block. Your 50 and 20 were there. Seller stepped in. This is either a savage fake out and Ethereum is about to just rocket, or Ethereum just looks as bad as it looks right now, man. It rejected from literally right here today. Yikes. At least 22.2 looks very likely back to that 50 week. Man, should have sold more Ethereum. Oh well. Did you ever figure it out, Carlos? Did you ever figure out what coin, man? Carlos. You never said anything. You said, how do you work this thing? And then you never said anything. I don't know what you wanted to look at, man. What's up, Zigzag? Third cycle curse. You said it. Hello, what stock is this, Shane O'Connell? What's up, my Irish brother? We're looking at Ethereum. Oh, now we're looking at the Bitcoin. I guess the short slap today. Short slapped. We placed this right as we went live, and that was the highest point in price. What is the difference from Bitcoin drop after the ETF and the drop we're seeing in ETH after ETF approval? Well, Bitcoin dropped. If you mean percentage wise, I don't really think it's even worth looking at, like, to find the percentage wise. But what is worth looking at is what happened. I agree. Well, here's your Bitcoin ETF. Day before, boom. January 24th. January 11th to January 23rd. So it looks like 12 days passed before you hit your low and climb back up. Unfortunately, Ethereum is definitely, I don't actually remember when it was approved because it just wasn't super impactful. Was it here? Was it in May? Or was it like down here in July? Anybody remember? The coin is, dude, Carlos, you're cracking me up. I don't even know if you mean to do it. Crypto is so volatile. Yeah, that's why we like it. That's why we're here. I agree. Kind of, I don't know exactly. Who knows the date? What's up, Sam? GRT? I don't know the date. Either way, it's been many, many more than 12 days. It's probably been like 60, 70, 80. Ethereum's still down here. So here's really what I'll say about it. They don't seem to be behaving the same. Doesn't seem to be the same reaction. That's where I'll leave that. What's that no KYC exchange that you use? Higher lows, by the way, man. Higher lows. In the video description, there are links to exchanges for US people, for non-US people, KYC, non-KYC. Follow your rules. Oh, dude, and Bitcoin's candle's crappy too now. Follow the rules in wherever you are. Don't break the law. But I've used WeX. It's in the chat. If you sign up with any of them, any of the links in the video description below or in the Discord, you'll get into our exclusive VIP trading group. That's right. Can't beat it. Damn it. Bitcoin. No. No, dude. Come on. It's such a beautiful candle. Why did I short you? Why didn't I place this? Looking for 63.5 today. Still time to close there. Still can be done. What is this? A crash for Rants? This is a crash for Rants. We are quickly approaching 130,300 subscribers, guys. Keep it up. Keep tapping that screen. What's up, economy yapping? Going to 0.024? Not impossible, man. I was just saying 0.31, kind of like the immediate support below where it's at. And then I actually agree with you down in like 0.24. It might be 0.22. I can't remember. That's where I definitely will be rebuying some of my ETH. Not all of it. I've learned in my years. What's up, trader? How to calculate pivot. Harry C. Bitcoin drops. Randy Greer. Bitcoin isn't crashing. It's not crashing, dude. It's still green for the day. I mean, it's an ugly green candle, to be real. It is exactly what we didn't want, but maybe exactly what was always going to happen. We're now below the 20 and the 200. I want to see it close above. Not a big move, though. We're talking 1% move to the upside changes that. We have 5 hours to go. In fact, we have an hour left in this 4-hour candle and then a whole nother 4-hour candle after that. Plenty of time. I don't think that this move has been decided. We did nail the short today. We nailed it. Well done. Well done, everybody. You are my inspiration. Man, that short you might want to close it here, though. If you're not Barry, if you're not a Barry bear, think it's still going up like me, I would close here. I would close it. I even said it when I placed it. I was like, man, that short is like a lower low after a higher high. Maybe that's not the right TP. I kind of feel like this either just comes back up and makes another higher high, like right here, and this is the low, or we see it do this, and then we get like a big move down. Then we'd search for divergence on our lows. If you look at Dixie and SPY, you can see it mirroring. I think that largely makes sense. I mean, Dixie, SPY, it's all US. You're still bearish. That's all right. It's all right. ILV just went down massively. No, it didn't. It's gone down massively. I wouldn't say it did today. I would say it did since 2022, 21. I can't believe this was trading at $2,000. It's down on 99%. We take that previous low, we go to 25K. Nah, it's not that serious, random stuffs. It's not that serious. In fact, I don't have anything on this chart now that I would say, okay, we're going to 25K. If we break 52, we're retesting 50. If we break 50, I think we're going to 38. 38.5. 25, I'm not even sure what I would have to see. We would have to see it crash below 39, catch no bids, maybe go to like 32, you come back up to 39, and you go to 25. I don't know, I wouldn't hold my breath. But I like that people are looking that low. That's what I've been saying we need. We can't have everybody being bullish with us. You gotta have people bearish if we want to go up. It's counterintuitive, but it is what it is. If you haven't hit that subscribe button yet, tap the screen, like the stream. Can you please do that for me? Lily subscribed along with a few hundred others. What's up, Lily? Be like Lily, like Abdullah M, Nayasha official airdrops, the Jorgito 12, Muhammad Asid, Sadhik Hussein, J.O. Parera, Black Diva. What's up, Black Diva? How you doing, girl? Chops and Bobs, Richard K.O., CS, JMC Audio, Raphael, Rahul. Got a lot of names. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. We're going to 150k subs. Good intraday breakout. This corn day has been something. It's been something. It has been a day. That hourly closed lower a minute and a half ago. So did RSI. Poop. No div. Can a brother catch some div? I just want a little div. And then on low time frames it closed higher. That's odd. RSI very oversold here on the 5. But not lower. I'm gonna place a little call out. There you go. Just to remind me, in case this melts faces back up. Let's leave it on the minutes. Probably closing profit here. I won't take it from the bottom wick, but I'll take it from, what, the weekly line. What else we got? What's on the docket? What did I miss? We looked at ILV, we looked at PopCap, we looked at Brett. What else do we look at? We looked at Link, we looked at Render. We looked at Mantra, something I've never heard of somehow. Looked at Render. Everything's looking very weepy right now. OP, I missed OP. Graph, all right. You've been asking for Graph for a while. We'll do GRT, but I'm gonna do OP first because that's been pulled up for a while. I haven't looked at Graph in a bit. Let's go to OP quick. Let's see what our quarters look like. It's all right. It's all right. We've seen prettier. It's not the ugliest. $1.33. Looks like Q4 23 wicked last quarter. Let's go to the month. Good. 133 not off the table here. I'd say 142 to 143. Your quarterly, your monthly. I think this is a nice little support range brought to you by wicks and candles. If it does reach down there, probably a decent entry. Last month closed right at resistance, it seems, 145. Not the best, not the worst. Weekly, tapping that support, closing low. Man. I mean, like many charts, I can see an inverse head and shoulders playing out if your low holds, right? Neckline becomes about $2. Maybe you're looking for this. It's a little hopium though. A little hop in the MACD money flow, or not money flow. Buying momentum increasing on MACD 4 weeks in a row. I'll take that. Currently underneath some daily resistance. Better hope you have div here. You got some div on the day. You got money flow up. You got momentum up. Yeah. I can see this going back to $2. Kind of looks like a momentum leg though. I think just under $2 you have like a neckline building. Come down. I don't even know if you guys can hear the music. I'm just like singing to myself. Come down, come down. That's how you know we've been live too long. I can see this playing out. We'll see it playing out. You got a little bull div on your low here. It looks like you want to go back to $2. Break it. You're looking at 275, maybe back to 2. Maybe that's the entry. Maybe this is the entry. Yeah, this is what I mean. When I do too many charts, man, they all start looking the same to me. I get like chart fatigue. This GRT I pulled up. There it is. Kind of afraid to look at this chart. See what happens here. It's been a while, GRT. How have you been? How have you been? Back tested quarterly resistance last quarter. No lower low. That's not the worst. That's not the worst. I'm going to move this down. 114. We went to 115-ish this quarter. Okay. Going to the month. Monthly last month. Closed 14.5. We haven't quite hit it. It might not come, but 14.57 might not be a bad entry. Stop maybe below your lows. Target up here underneath your monthly support that was broken, 23.6. That gives you 2.61 to 1. 61% upside, 23% downside. Yeah, I'll take that. That's not terrible. Here's what I don't like though, is if you lose this level, you have really built some resistance above you. That will be bad. That starts to look like the head and shoulders on the month. That'd be bad. At this point, I'm not really looking for that. Still think 14.5 might be on the table. Every chart looks like this, man. It's just like higher low, higher high, higher low. They're all going to either break that higher high and move to resistance, so like 2360, or they're going to fail the higher high, put a lower high, and they're going to go back to that range of low, 1218. Man. Look at Grok. No more requests, boys. The request doors have been closed. We have looked at like a bajillion charts today. A bajillion. Near. Missed our entry. PP. Ooh. The PP. I don't know when we place this one. I think maybe Friday, maybe Wednesday. Wednesday, Friday. Damn, PP hit. 20% gain. Risking 7%. Boom. I bet that's right back to the 618. Right back to the 618. Yep. Good news there, though. Higher low. Move back to 11.5. Break that, and you're looking for them higher targets. Let's see. Doesn't line up the best, but that's all right. Hold over. Nice. The PP looks pretty good. That's what she said. Got a good PP. Flows going on the 12 on the day. Pepe looks, it may be ready to move. Maybe ready to make a little move here. Looked at ADA. We didn't look at total, but total is compelling. Total is compelling. Total crypto market cap all-time high, lower high. Bear market back tested the previous all-time high from the previous bull run. Higher high, higher low. Boom, back to your final monthly resistance from your candle closes at all-time high. We've spent forever hanging out here. August closed just below. September brought us up. This month, back tested. Not only that horizontal, but the previous month's open, which is interesting. And our OGs in the chat here will know where I'm going with this, probably. When total does what I'm looking for Bitcoin to do, usually is not a bad thing there. This was our tip off. The bear market bottom was in. Bitcoin didn't do this. Total did. Now we're here. Back tested that month. The month is still too fresh to really make that call. But this is the best total has looked in a little bit. We haven't even broken to a new total crypto market cap all-time high. So in my opinion, to say, oh, the bull run's over, the high's in, I think it's crazy. Total crypto. The entire crypto market never had a bull run yet. Well, did not have one since 2021. Loading, pending. It's coming, boys. AAVE. Oh no, are you stuck underneath resistance or underneath support now? Ooh, not great. AAVE almost stopped out. Hanging on by a prayer there. BNB doing BNB stuff. This is going back to all-time high eventually. Looked at SUI, no update. Additionally, I think we'll have timestamps, maybe not for all of it at the end, but we'll have Timestamps for most of these charts at the end. You can go back and catch your coins. FTM, beautiful. Back test last month. No, last quarter. Nice. Last quarter's open. Retraced now almost to that green quarter. Back to basically what is a green month. Yep. Beautiful move down. Closed above. Nice, nice. 80 cents, $1. These are all great targets for FTM. No surprise. That's what we're looking for. This little scalpy crappy R2R stopped out. 56 cents, still unfilled. Beautiful potential there. I can't say it enough. This chart could look so good with just very little change. Left shoulder head, right shoulder break, back test, neckline, 56, neckline, go to $1. Since this didn't fill yet, I'm gonna one up it. There you go, one upped. FTM cool. I was looking at the ruble because I was playing Tarkov, and I was like, how much is a ruble? Apparently 100 rubles to $1, pretty much. IMX entry, entered, not stopped. Previous resistance, support, looking for that same target 193. 𝐒𝐈𝐆𝐍, you have a lot of doodles. This hasn't pulled back to where we were looking. Maybe it won't. We'll find out. WLD, higher low, lower high. I think WLD goes to 210. All right. All right. We've been live over 2 hours. Cuckoo. What's up, Lars? What's up, Alex Otique? Not coin. I'll pull up not, but we're not doing any more charts really. We're not doing any more requests. We've done like a dozen charts. I'm sure Pickle has already checked out. He's probably not timestamping anymore. Because it's been a long one. I don't expect him to watch every stream this long. Here's kind of your goodies on not double bottom on the month, at least at the moment. Rant stops, closed above. 1.1 to 1.26. There you go. Again, a FUD. What's a FUD? News FUD. Again, a FUD. Guessorama. Why is my screen so full? Devil Lord, you happen to be on the vertical stream. And so it'll be very thin and tiny, but there is a full resolution stream. We'll see the whole chart. Just go to the YouTube channel page and navigate over here. What? Oh, Pickle's still here. He's making a sandwich. All right. What's up, John? Trading. Which country? Wherever you're from. Advanced gaming. What are my thoughts on Bitcoin Cash? Honestly, Bitcoin Cash used to take up a good amount of my brain power. I don't really think about it anymore. I don't really hear about Roger Ver anymore. I don't know. I think they're like bigger because the Bitcoin Cash community used to be real toxic a while ago. I don't think they really are anymore, but they used to be. I think just more toxic communities have taken over and they're like, well, we're not that toxic. I don't know. I have some Bitcoin Cash somewhere. Nice bounce. Nice bounce. We'll see. What's up, Victor? What's up, Ahmad? Mythic OG. You super chatted Alpha. All right, bro. Yeah, I did see that. Though I will always be adamant about, I don't know. I mean, you guys can super chat. I mean, I have to look at it. But I'll pull it up. Wow. Who knows where these lines are from at this point? Still interacting with price. That was last month's open, previous month's close. You filled the wick. I think I can say I could stop any position under 113 and be pretty comfortable if it gets stopped. Where did this come from? I don't remember the last time we looked at this. Resistance above 205, above that 357. Support technically at $1, but that would be not great if it was hit. Those weeklies, dude, that's wild. Those weeklies, the exact same open and close prices for like 5 weeks. Looks like a big old bear flag. I don't trust bear flags. They're BS. Riggedy wrecked on all accounts there on that long. See, we don't win all of them. This channel does not seem in play. Your lows are coming up. Let's see what 𝐒𝐻 𝐓𝐫𝐞𝐞's doing. Order block support. Says resistance 170, exactly where we're looking. $2, dude. Look at this. This will show you the strength of 𝐿𝐻 𝐓𝐫𝐞, one of our sponsors. You can get a free trial using my link. Look at this. Order block identified. Where is it? Exactly at our $2.05 resistance. Order block identified. Where is it? 168, exactly at our line. Support. We didn't have this, but 140 order block below. Just above $1 down here. That's pretty damn good. Well done, 𝐿𝐻 𝐓𝐫𝐞𝐞. Impressive. I mean, you keep testing 205, your lows have come up. As long as you continue that, you're looking to break to the upside, in my opinion. I'm sure I missed other super chats too. 618. Test, test, test. 2. $226. You break 226 and looking at 360. Something like that. Bitcoin continues to do a little bouncy skew. You guys should join the Discord, discord.gg/TomCrown. What's up, Brandon? Quick question. If you consistently buy Bitcoin and hold, would that be a solid option? That's what I did. I did that for years. In fact, that's the only way I've really seen people be successful in this space. Stack Bitcoin. You want to gamble with a little alts? You want to gamble little amounts on things? That's fine. Just stack the corn, brother. That's what I do. Well, Devil Lord, I mean, I disagree. It depends. Like, so consistently buying means you don't really care if price is high or low because you're just going to keep buying. So if it never goes down, you bought the lowest price. If it continues to go down, you get to buy cheaper. I think that is the best way to do this. Is the only way I've seen successful. I don't know. In my experience. Anecdotal. Leverify on ZK protocol. Open up. Okay, Viper Green. Cool. Thank you, man. 𝐿𝐻 𝐓𝐫𝐞𝐞. That it is. And it is. Yeah, dude. So do you trade eventually or keep buying? I just put out a short on this. We talked about it on Friday. This is probably the last thing. We'll wrap up. The only way I've seen people be successful in this space over time, that's the important part, is to DCA Bitcoin. I DCA'd Bitcoin for like 4 years. Everyone else I know that's still in the space, DCA'd Bitcoin. Do you keep buying? What I did is I just kept DCAing until my cost basis, what I paid for it per coin, was in profit. Then I stopped. And anytime that I took profits, I just took that money, put it down underneath my cost basis and said, okay, Bitcoin goes down there, I lower my cost basis. If it doesn't, I have cash. And just wait. You can have little trading bags. You can have little positions and other stuff. That's nothing wrong with that, despite what the maxis say. But that's how I've seen it. That's how I've done it. That's what I think is in everyone's best interest. We'll see. Suppo Man, there's a name I haven't heard in a long time. DCA LFG. Yeah, boy. Yeah. Oh, yeah. All right, guys. It's been almost 2.5 hours. I'm losing my voice. I'm supposed to do voiceovers. I don't know if I'm going to be able to because my voice is going, but I appreciate you all being here. Check out the links in the video description below. Subscribe to the channel. We'll be live again Wednesday. We're live Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 1 p.m. East. Keep a lookout for our next free trading lesson. Should be published soon. It is a playlist on the channel. It is free. There is no paid version. Jump in our Discord, discord.gg/TomCrown. You'll get exclusive access to our private group there if you use any of our referral links, really anywhere in the video description or any of them in Discord. It's free. It's a great way to keep up with the stream and the fam, meet people who just talk about crypto all the time. And that's all I've got for you all. I'm kind of exhausted. This was a good stream. I love you guys. I hope to see you guys on Wednesday or in the Discord. And for me,